name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make easy, budget-friendly smoked ribs. Now, I have two wonderful slabs of St. Louis style ribs. I picked these up at the store because they were on sale for $2.99 a pound. And I know with inflation, we're all looking at ways to save money. Now, I know there's a lot of fancy barbecue rubs you can buy at the store, and you can spend 10, 15 bucks on one small bottle of rub. And not that I'm against trying new rubs with different flavors, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to show you how you can keep it real easy and simple. We're going to just use regular old kosher salt and ground black pepper, and then a jar or bottle of your favorite barbecue sauce. You don't really need to overcomplicate things. If you're going to be using a barbecue sauce on the ribs, that's going to be the main flavor profile. So just salt on the ribs to tenderize it, a little bit of ground black pepper for spice, and then during the last part of the cook, we'll put some barbecue sauce on to kind of caramelize it. Super simple, super easy, and budget friendly. So stick around, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, so the first thing you do obviously is take the ribs out of the packaging. I did remove that back membrane. I've done this on almost every rib video, so if you're unsure to do that, go watch my last rib video. I'll leave a link below. But some people prefer to leave it on. I always take it off. So all I'm going to do, like I mentioned earlier, I just got regular kosher salt, and we're just going to sprinkle a nice amount of salt on here. And salt is the main ingredient in any barbecue rub that you're going to buy, okay? And then the rest of, because the salt is what actually soaks into the meat, kind of does a little bit of brining of the meat, helps it maintain its juiciness and flavor. And then all the other seasonings are just basically for flavor, okay? So you don't have to go buy that expensive bottle of rubs, at the barbecue supply store. I know they can get expensive. I mean, my goodness, nowadays you can spend 15 bucks on a little plastic jar of barbecue rub, which to me is crazy. I mean, it's always cheaper to do it yourself, but then of course you gotta buy bulk of all these big spices. So this is the back side. Just a nice little layer of salt. Try to get it everywhere. All right. And then just some ground black pepper. Okay, not very complicated. Very simple, very easy. I'm sure most of you in your kitchen already have salt and pepper. I mean, those are the two most common spices that you'll find in most kitchen tables across the United States. So don't think you have to spend all that extra money. Just like that, guys, okay? Now, I'm going to turn them over. And we're going to season the other side. And it's as simple as that. I didn't even trim these. I just took them out of the package. I'm just going to do a quick, easy barbecue smoked ribs here. If you see some big clumps of fat or something, feel free to trim them up a little bit, but these look pretty good. All right, guys, there they are. Quick, easy. I'm just going to let them sit here, let that salt and pepper kind of just soak into that meat. I'll meet you guys outside. We'll fire up the smoker. That's probably going to take 20 minutes to get up to temperature. And then we'll throw these ribs on. Couldn't be more simple and easy. Meet you guys outside. All right, guys, I'm using my char griller Auto Kamado today. And I have some leftover charcoal in here, and I put a little bit on top. I'm not going to need all this because this shouldn't take more than maybe three and a half hours, I'm guessing. So we'll get this little starter cube lit up. And I'll put a piece like right on top there. You want to make sure not to suffocate it, but at the same time you want some charcoal to get lit. Alright, I'm going to let this go for maybe 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get everything situated and get this thing fired up to 250. Now you can smoke these anywhere from 225 to 275. That's why I'm going 250, because if my temperature overshoots a little bit or undershoots a little bit, I'm still in that perfect zone, 225 to 275. These are St. Louis style, so they'll probably take a little longer than the baby back ribs, but they were pretty thin, so I'm guessing probably 3 hours, give or take a half hour, so 2.5 to 3.5. So that's it, guys. I'll go grab the ribs. We'll throw these on in just a second. All right, guys, so I got some coals going here. It's been around 10 minutes. I got some hickory wood, just some small pieces I'm going to set around here. We don't have to go crazy. Some of this I might even be able to save for my next cook. We'll put one piece over here. Maybe one piece right back there. All right, I got my heat deflector plate, because we're going to kind of cook these indirectly. So I'll put that in, kind of protect those ribs. Let me go grab the grate. I'm going to put the grate on there. And now, let's go grab those ribs. All right, we'll put one rack here. Got to kind of push them in a little bit so I have enough room to close the lid. And we'll put one rack right here. There we go, guys. I mean, could it be more easy? So like I said, we're going to set this to 250 degrees. And that's it. We'll let them go. Let me show you over here. We'll power this up. Like I said, 250. Boom. I'm not even going to use a temperature probe. D1, I already have the thing set to D1. That's it, guys. The fan will do the rest of the work. I'll come back in around an hour. We'll check these out. I'm getting thirsty, guys. I'm going to meet you inside for a beverage. Alright, guys. Time for a beverage. I'm having a beer from Capital Brewery, Wisconsin Amber. It says deep amber color, malty caramel, balanced finish. 5.2% alcohol. And this is from Capital Brewery, Middleton, Wisconsin. Have no idea where that is, but that's what I'm having. This is my son Kyle.
Hello.
And Kyle's having a beer too.
Well,
but a root beer. He's having Henry Weinhardt's root beer since 1856, gourmet soda made with cane sugar. All right, that's what Kyle's having. Oh, twist top.
Oh, well, it's up in there.
Yep.
And it's all frozen.
Is it frozen?
It looks like it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not frozen at all.
Oh, I guess not.
We forgot to put it in the fridge, so we put it in the freezer for a few minutes to hopefully get at least cold enough for this review. Typically, you don't serve root beer on ice cubes, but oh, you poured it too quick, huh?
Well, it's hard to pour.
Yeah, you gotta tilt the head a little bit.
Like this.
See, like, look at that.
Well, I know how to pour it. I'm saying it messed with it because it was already kind of coming up when it was open because.
Look at that, guys. It does got a nice amber color.
Never mind. It's
Carbonated slightly. All right, you ready? You're gonna have to drink. You're gonna have to push through the foam. You're gonna have a foam mustache. All right, cheers. Cheers, guys. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's give this a taste. All right, malty, definitely malty. Little bit of sweetness on the end there. And I don't mind these kind of beers, these amber beers. Are a nice refreshing change from a regular Pilsner or from the IPAs. IPAs always have that hoppiness. This has got a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of a maltiness. And I like it. A little bit more flavor than your typical Wisconsin beer, let's say that. Alright, what do you think, Kyle?
I kept drinking it because I was trying to find a way to describe it. I'd say if anything, maybe it's a little bit sweeter, and so it's more like a sarsaparilla or something.
Oh, okay.
But I'd say overall, it's pretty much just root beer. It's
just root beer?
Yeah.
They're from Fort Worth, Texas. Gourmet Soda Company.
I mean, it's not bad. It's
well,
just
since 1856, and look, they got the big barrels there.
Maybe it's me right now, or maybe it's the root beer, whatever, but to me, I can't really think much more to describe it than it's root beer.
The one I know you really like, when we go to our favorite supper club, High Shores, they have Stevens Point Brewery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. They make their own root beer that they actually serve in a keg, and that supper club serves it fresh out of the tap in a big frosty mug. That's your favorite, huh?
My favorite's Virgil's.
Virgil's, okay, but I mean for restaurant stuff, huh? Getting it out of the tap like that, nice and cold.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. All right, guys, again, thanks. Cheers, Kyle. Cheers to our viewers. I'm just going to kick back and relax. It's probably going to take another 2 hours maybe for those ribs to smoke. Simple seasoning. I'll get out there. Once we're close to it to being done, we'll glaze some sauce on there, and then that's it, guys. Super easy. If you just got a smoker, you're looking for something easy to cook, this would be the recipe. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my drink. We'll see you next time. Cheers. One more time. All right.
Let's continue cooking.
No, let's get cooking.
Well, you already got cooking.
Well, it's already cooked. All right, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. The Auto Kamado is not disappointing. It's been around an hour. We're holding right at 250. It just jumped up to 253. More than acceptable. I haven't been out here. Got a little bit of smoke rolling. Let's see what's going on with these ribs. All right. Smoke escaping here. Woohoo! Okay. I was thinking I might have to spray some stuff on here to kind of keep them moist, but they're sweating good. They're definitely moist. I always forget to pause. Let's pause it. Okay, so let's just take a quick temperature reading. I know these aren't even close to done. I can tell just looking at them, but let's just see here. Don't want to get no bone. Oh, I think I hit a bone there. There we go. Wow, they're actually warmer than I thought. We're already in the 150 range. All right, well, you know what? 150, 160. Oh, that was a bone. Yeah, 155 to 160. Let's see this back one. Whoop, bone. Yeah, 158, 160. So yeah, so far these are cooking a lot faster than I expected. So yeah, we want to, once we get to around 190 or so, 195, I'll start applying a sauce. I might turn it up to around 300, 325 to caramelize it a little bit. Once we get to around 200, 203, 205, we'll pull them off, cover them with foil, let them rest for around 15, 20 minutes. Then we'll slice them up and dinner will be served. But boy, they're looking okay. Kind of plain Jane now, but let's keep the smoke a-rolling. All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, guys, we are right at the 2-hour mark. The smoker's holding steady at 250, and I did put a probe in just to kind of keep a eye on it. It says it's 176. I set the alarm to go off at 190 just so I could apply some sauce at that point. So let's take a look. I haven't been out here. It's been another hour, 2 hours total. We'll do some independent readings as well. Let me put it on hold. Let's see here. All right. Well, the one thing you notice right away when you do these types of ribs without the typical barbecue rub that has paprika, you know, that gives it kind of that mahogany color. These are plain Jane, as my mom would say. But that's fine, as long as the flavor's there. We're going to put barbecue sauce on them, so they're going to be fine. Okay. The grill is saying right now 176, that's 169. So it seemed like it climbed up pretty fast initially. There, 179, 178, yep, 179. And then it just kind of hit a little bit of a stall there. Which is fine, because I want them to get a little bit more smoky flavor. Oop, that hit a little bit of a bone. Yep. Close to 179. So yeah, 2 hours. Like I said, I was guessing between 3 and 3.5. It might take another hour, or at least half hour, 45 minutes to get up to that 190. Then I'll apply some sauce, and we'll let those go for like maybe another half hour or so. Yeah. Man, it smells good, so I have to say. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I mean, just salt and pepper. That's it, guys. Simple and easy smoked ribs. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and give this some more time. I'll pause that. There we go. And guys, the ribs have hit 190 degrees. Let's take a look. Whew. All right, let's see what it says here. 185, 187. Let's see over here. Whoop, I hit the bone. Whoop. Okay, yeah, these are almost done. I mean, I can just tell by... Sometimes all you need to do is like stick the probe in and see how it comes in and out. If it comes out kind of like butter, it's pretty much done. So all I'm going to do now is just put some sauce on and let it caramelize a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm using Famous Dave's Devil's Spit. Sinfully spicy, punched up pepper heat. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to pour some on here. Turn that fan off or put it on hold for a second. I'm sorry I don't have the best studio lighting out here in front of my garage. I should get a stand for the light. I do have an auxiliary light, but it's kind of shining from one side, so there's a little bit of a shadow. Alright. Let's just brush this on just like this. And use whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is, guys, you know. There's so many good ones out there. If you like it sweet, you like it tangy. I don't like it too sweet. A little bit of sweetness is okay, but not too much. Alright guys, just like that. I'll close it up. Look at that. I'll close it up and we'll give it maybe 10-15 more minutes. We'll be set. Guys, it's been around another 15 minutes or so. Whew. Let's take a look. Let's do a final temperature check here. Like I said, I haven't increased the temperature from 250. Oh, look at that, 202, 203. I think this is perfect. Hang on. Oh, but not quite there in the middle. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, look at the ribs on the outer edge are done, but in the middle, look at that. Well, 190, 195. And you know, another test is just put your probe in, 191. See how easily it slides in and out? You see how easy this goes in and out? This means these are getting really tender. I mean, look. I keep hitting the bone there. There we go. Yeah, 185, 180. Whoa. It can still go a little longer, guys. But what I'm going to do here, this first layer of sauce has seemed to caramelize. I'm going to do a second layer. Alright, let's see here. Oh. You see the ribs are starting to poke out a little bit here, which is another indication that they are almost done. Oh, look at this, guys. Man, oh man. All right, I got the probe. I still have the probe in that one rack. It's saying it's 194. We'll let it go. When we get to around 200, I'm gonna pull these off. We'll take them inside and cover them up. All right, guys, I think these are done. We just registered 200 degrees. Ooh. Let's take one last look. Wow. All right, one last temperature check here. All right, guys, these are done. I'm going to remove them. I'll put them inside, cover them with foil. We'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we've had it covered for around 15 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, man, look at this. Wow. Perfectly cooked smoked ribs. Salt, pepper, barbecue sauce. That's all you need, guys, really. Let me slice these. We'll be back in a second. All right, guys, look at these beautiful ribs. Oh, my goodness. Let's start with this one right here, okay? I'll move this aside. Easier said than done. Let's just kind of slice through these ribs. Oh. And guys, let's just take a look at one of these ribs. Look at that, guys. Oh. Look at that rib. A little bit of a smoke ring. A little bit of sauce. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to slice some more of these ribs. Welcome back, guys. I'm here with my family. My wife, Monica.
Hi.
My son, Kyle.
Hi.
Here, grab a rib. Here, Kyle.
Oh, these look so
Here,
good.
you try this one.
Give him a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, you try this one. Here.
Thank you.
And I'll try this one. Ooh. Oh. Man, oh, man. Look, guys. Okay. Let's go.
All right, let's do
You
this.
ready?
Cheers.
It's a little bit of a hot sauce with that.
All right.
What's it called?
Double spit.
Yeah.
But it's not that hot usually.
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
It's good. No, it's hot. It's hot. But it's good.
It's a little bit hot, but it's good.
Wow, the ribs are tender. That's what really matters. You can put whatever marinade, barbecue, whatever you want on, but they're
Yeah.
cooked perfectly. These ribs. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
They're
smoke.
moist. They're not dry. That's what I care about. You can change the barbecue sauce. But I like this. It's zippy. I don't know how much I can eat of the zippy. Oh, this is hot. It's really hot.
What do you think, Kyle? Is it too hot? That sauce, or is
It's a little zippy.
It's a little zippy.
Whoa, good.
But here's a question for both of you. Can you tell it's only seasoned with salt and pepper? I didn't put
I
any
can't.
kind of rub with
No.
paprika,
No.
and onion powder,
No, I can't tell that.
all those different spices. You can tell?
Yeah, it's maybe just because I knew about it beforehand, but I feel like when you put, like, I'm not saying it's bad, because it
We can't
definitely is good, but I feel like when you put, like, rubs on it and seasoning, like, all that stuff, it has a different flavor to it.
Yeah, it does.
So if you like this, definitely go check out his other rib videos.
Yeah. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button down below. This logo on my shirt is the logo on the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel. Please do that. It helps my channel grow. And I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.
Do it if you want to see this crazy family some more.
Oh,
And the train.
there's a train coming. I don't know if you can hear that video.
I learned to like tune it out, but
Perfect
I'm sorry.
timing.
Oh, the video. And to think we live in the country, but we got the train right there.
Yeah, we do. We're
like in the middle of nowhere, but we got a train.
Yeah, we do. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Let's get cooking some more. Watch another video.
Yes.